Welcome. I'm Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario, and that is in the beautiful but gusty um, Canada. So we are expecting a big storm. The winds have started bringing in the cold weather, and we're supposed to get hammered tonight. So we shall see what tomorrow looks like. So for all of you that live in the Great Lakes area, stay safe and don't take any chances. All right, guys. So I apologize. I am still sick. So I hope I don't hack all over you during this video. But I decided to take a break from Christmas cards tonight and show some online exclusives that were released in November, and I have not had a chance to play with them. So I needed some thank you cards, and then I thought we could just make one together. All right, so I guess what's going on right now, we have the Black Friday sale on. A lot of items have sold out, but there's still some adhesives left, the last time I checked anyway. Some blends left, so really good deals on blends. But unfortunately, a lot of the stuff has sold out. It is while supplies last. So we are also having a Cyber Monday sale starting Monday, and I think it's Monday. Anyway, it's the Paper Pumpkin prepaid subscriptions are discounted. So great deals on those. You can get 3, 6, or 12-month prepaid subscriptions for a great deal, and that's for Cyber Monday. All right, so let's get down. Let's get stamping. If you're here, say hi. Let me find the right screen. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Kathy, I popped your class in the mail, so please let me know when you receive it. I'll send the tutorial later on tonight or tomorrow depending on how tonight goes. But it is with Canada Post, so hopefully you get it soon. All right. Oh, you guys don't want to look at my keyboard, do you? Let me move that. All right. So we are going to be playing with 2 new sets, and we're going to be making a card like this. So I'm using some old stuff. So the eyelet embossing folder, and this, which is the note bundle, we're using some of that. But this and this, those are from new. They're available now. It's called Friendly Foliage. For those of you that haven't seen the new packaging, this is the new packaging. So our dies and our stamps are in very similar packaging. So I have this one upside down. And you get to see the images on both. So this is the die, this is the stamp. You can put them all in the same envelope, and look at how much space they take up. So they're awesome. For those of you that liked on our stamp cases to be able to see the images on the inside, so to make sure that you have all the stamps, I can show you I'll do one that I haven't done before. But basically all I did was tape the stamps down to here. I then stamped it with basic gray onto here, so I have all of the images on here, and then I put the flimsy plastic wrap on top of it. So now when I use a stamp, all I do is stick it on here, so I know where, I know that I've put my stamps back. I know exactly what stamps I have, and I just go like this, and then I peel them apart, and I've got all of my stamps together. So this way I can keep track of which ones I'm using and make sure I don't lose any, and put my stamps away without having all my stamps there. So I can show you this another time when we are doing that, but yeah, but these are our new stamps. So this is one set. Okay, so we're using this stamp and this die. And then this one has a stamp set as well. I just have the stamps here. I don't know where the dies are. The dies are over here. So we have some really nice sentiments on this one for the stamps. And then we have some dies here. I'm missing a couple. I don't know where I left them. That's great. I've lost my dies already. And these die cut, you can't even see this on here. I'm scrolled right in. The just because, and then there's some sentiment banners there to go with the words. Okay, so we're going to use those tonight. I hope I can find my dies. Where did I put them? Oh, I know where they are now. I just saw them. Okay. So we're going to do this. We're going to do it in a bit of a different color. So I'm going to put that off to the side, and I'm going to grab my Misty Moonlight, and we are going to stamp first. We do need to do a little bit of die cutting. So this paper is, and the Designer Series paper that I'm going to use is from this gorgeous set. So this is the, oh my goodness, I've lost my brain. It is from the Peaceful Garden set. So I did a class on this. I got a lot of paper left, so I decided that we would use up some of that. And this one is actually from the Peaceful Garden as well, but we're going to use different colors on this one. So, classes. I do have a card class that is still open until the 30th, so 4 more days. It is the Jolly Delivery. It is cute. At least I hope. I think it's cute. I hope you guys do too. So if you're interested in that, registration is still open. Okay, I'm just going to turn this around. This is a big stamp, so I'm just going to turn it around so I make sure I get it all. And we are just going to stamp right here. So I'm stamping on the Designer Series paper. It's a big stamp, so I'm just giving it a push down. And then what we want to do is we want to take our dies, and I'll show you these dies. So there's different ways that you can use these dies. One, I could just cut out the outside of it, and I would have this peacock color on the inside. Or I can use this and line this up and cut out the inside. So we're going to do that. We're going to cut out, I'm going to line it up. I should do this actually on my on my plate because I'm going to get it all ready, and then it's going to move on me when I move it over to my cut and emboss machine. But so I'm doing the outside first, so I'm just making sure that I'm lined up with I'm lining up the corners, and I'm lining up these guys, and then I'm going to take this one and I'm just lining it up with the inside leaves, not moving it, and then I'm just going to put some post-it note tape down and hold it, okay? And then we're going to bring our plates in. See, this moved on me a bit. I knew that was going to happen. I have my well-loved plates. I do need to buy more plates. Okay, so again, I'm going to do the outside. Line that up. And then hold it and stick my plate down. And don't move it. Oh my goodness, it moved. Okay, I'm going to do it over here where I don't have to move it again. But you guys get the gist. Watch, it'll be totally off-centered. Sorry, I should have turned the other camera on so you guys could see me while I do this, but I forgot. I was running late. All right, so let's just run it through. And just putting it through cut and emboss. And we'll put it back. And we'll bring our little pieces over. All right. So, see, cut it out. Isn't that cute? So by using this piece, we're cutting out the inside. I could have left it all with the background. Hey, Julie, working on a custom order. I'll watch replay because I just got this bundle. Cool. It's a cute bundle. I like it. And congratulations on your order. That's awesome. Okay, so that's that. So we have our stamp piece, and then we're gonna put our card together. So I'm decided this one that I'm going to use Cloud Cover and Misty Moonlight, and we're going to use this as our designer series paper. So I've pre-cut everything. This is just a regular card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, folded in half. This is 5 3/8, I think. Is it? Maybe. Yep, 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And then I ran it through the cut and emboss machine with whatever embossing folder you have. I use the eyelet one, and that can go down. And then this one is 3.5 by 4.5. And then I just took a piece of cardstock and I ran it through with the die from the Just a Note bundle. All right. So we can get started putting it together. It's really easy. Really easy if my brain was functioning. This cold has been hanging on for a couple of weeks, so I'm feeling it. Okay, so we're gonna stick this down. Everybody in our house is sick, but as I said, I'm glad we're getting sick now and not at Christmas, so we can still visit at Christmas time. Okay. Pop that down. This looks like it's a different size. It is. Okay, we're gonna do this. I did not cut my card base correctly. I just grabbed it out of my, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stick this on here so I don't get glue all over my trimmer. I just grabbed it out of my stash and didn't realize that it's a little bit long. There we go. Right size now. Okay, so now I can just move it and get it fitting right. There we go. So, always measure your pieces. Don't do what I just did. Okay, so there's our front piece. So our designer series paper, I'm just going to do a little bit on a cockeyed, not quite straight. I hate using, this is such a beautiful paper. I don't know, one of my favorites. Okay, and we're going to just stick that. We don't want it hanging over the edges too much, so I'm just going to put on a little bit of an angle, just like that. I'm not seeing anybody from YouTube. If you're on YouTube watching, leave a comment for me so that I know that you are here. Hopefully my YouTube is working. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to stick this guy on here. Okay, so this is a new glue, so I'm probably going to get way too much glue on it because it's going to come out really fast. So if you're a demonstrator, we are able to pre-order from the new mini. Woohoo! The new mini is going live soon, but we are able to get our goodies now. And there's lots of really cool stuff. So I got one order that arrived this week, which I haven't had time to play with yet, but that is on my agenda for this weekend, along with Santa Claus parades. We have Santa Claus parades. My son plays clarinet or bass clarinet, depending on what band he's in, for his school. And they do Santa Claus parades. So we have a couple of Santa Claus parades this weekend and next weekend that he has to go march at. So between Santa Claus parades, I will be playing with new stuff, and I can't wait. Woohoo! Okay, so I just have some cloud cover here. I'm gonna just stick it like this. So I put some seal on the back, and all I'm gonna do is wrap it around like this, and push it into the seal that I put on the back. Okay, and then I'm going to wrap it around again. And cut it off. I could do another one, but no, I don't want 4. I want, oh, you know what? Let's do 3 loops. Does that look too much? That looks okay. Okay, I'm just going to stick it like that. And then I'm going to grab my ribbon scissors because my scissors, I love these colors too. I have a pair dedicated to ribbon so they stay sharp. They don't get dull with the paper. So I'm just grabbing my ribbon scissors, and then I am just going to chop this off on a bit of an angle, and then I'll come up and chop this one on a bit of an angle. Put these on so I don't accidentally use them on paper. And there you go. We've got our cute little guy. Okay, so now this, we're just going to stick right on here. So I'm just going to stick some glue. See how easy this card is once we get all the pieces together. Okay. So you guys have to tell me which one you like better. If you like the crumb cake and basic beige, or if you like the misty moonlight and cloud cover. This is so pretty. I think I like them both. I shouldn't say. Okay. Remember when I said I couldn't find my dies? That's because they're right here. So what I did was I pre-cut some. I didn't know. Yes, I want to go this color scheme. So this little eye, this little dot on top of the J is a pain in the butt. Because you lose it, right? It just, so I put some, what's this called? Adhesive. Oh my goodness, my brain. I have some adhesive on the back here, and then I just die cut it, and then I can pull these guys out. I'm keeping the dot in there because we're gonna have to find that. Okay, so there's my dies that I couldn't find. So now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull these guys out. Oops, I just lost my just. And I'm gonna put them on the base here. So I'm going to take the adhesive sheet off the back. If I can get my nails in here. Are you guys, who decorates for Christmas already? Or do you wait till the 1st? I wait till the 1st. But I'm really itching to get my tree out. Happy Thanksgiving to those in the US. I guess it's the Thanksgiving week. Okay. And so, oops, let me get rid of this piece here. And so if you don't have adhesive sheets, you can just put glue on the back. It just makes it a lot easier just to stick those on. That's so pretty. Okay, and now we're going to do the same with the just. And then you guys are going to see me struggle. I struggle enough with this, but you're going to see me struggle with the dot. Trying to get the J, the dot, the backing off of that little tiny dot. My fingers just don't work that way. So I kept it here for a reason. If I'm making a bunch of them, I have a little bag. So you can see here, I put my little dot in the bag so I don't lose it. Otherwise, you end up having to cut out another dot and you lose it. So all I do is I keep it in here. I stick it on my finger like that. And then I try and get the back off. If I can't get the back off, I should put my glasses on so I can actually see. Okay. See how finicky this is? If I can't get the back off, there, I just got the backing off. So now it's going to stick to me. So I just stick it down there and then I'll turn it around. But if I can't get the backing off, then I'll just put a dot of glue on here and just stick it right on and forget the using the adhesive sheet. But there we go. We got the dot. Woohoo! So now all we need to do is stick this down. So I think I'm going to put it on an angle because everything here is not straight. Or do I want it straight? What do you guys think? Straight. Like that. My camera's on an angle, so there you go. Now you can see. I'm like, why is everything looking funny? Or on a bit of an angle. I think I'm going to do a bit of an angle just to match with the rest of the card. Okay, so I have put everything down here flat. You could pop some stuff up. There is a lot of layers on this card though. So I'm going to keep everything flat. Oh, there's my backing. Okay, and I'm just going to stick this right down, just like that. I'm going to hold it a minute so it adheres. And then I'm going to stick this one down. Kathy, are you guys getting a storm or is it just us that's going to get hit tonight? Okay, no, I don't want it over there. I want it right like that. Same angle. Okay, so there you go. Which one do you like better? Crumb Cake and Basic Beige, or Misty Moonlight and Cloud Cover? I think they both look pretty. I don't know. See, this one I tucked the J under a little bit. Okay, so for the inside, I'm gonna put these here so I don't lose them. I just have a piece of basic white. And we will grab a sentiment. If I can find my sentiment stamp. Where did I put it? All right, so I have Just Because on the outside. We could say, you're a great friend, it's your birthday, I appreciate you, I think you're amazing. What should we use? I think I have a birthday coming up. I'm going to say, you're a great friend. I know somebody that I want to send that to. So this one, I did the same thing. Okay, I stamped in basic gray and then put this on top. And then this way I know, so you're a great friend is this one right here. And it sticks to me. I have dog fur all over me. No wonder I get funny lines on my stamping. Dog fur. So, are you guys ready for Christmas? I don't know how I'm going to get ready. Oh my goodness, I have so much to do. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that tonight. Just because you're a great friend. All right, so let's put some other stuff on the inside because it's looking a little plain. What do we want to put on the inside? I'm so unorganized tonight. I think we're going to do these little foliage guys. So I need 2 stamps. So let's take this one and we'll put that one there. And let's take this one and we'll put that one there. Move that off to the side. So what do you guys think of the new packaging? It's going to take up a lot less space on my desk. Oh, there goes Milo. Can you guys hear him barking? Must be a dog outside walking. Oh, I'm off the camera. Sorry guys, you can't see what I'm doing. My camera's messed up. Okay, we're just going to stick that there. And there we go. That is all she wrote. Do you like the blue ones better, Kathy? I think I do. I love both of them actually, but I did a whole bunch in the, maybe I did a whole bunch in the browns. So maybe I just like the blue because it's different. I could have done this on cloud cover as well. I didn't think of it. I just got a white inside ready. There we go. Okay. Which one? Which one do you like the best? Thank you guys so much for, okay, which one do I click? There we go. That's me. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It was a quick video, but I'm glad that I was able to come and get away from work and come and stamp with you. So I hope you guys are doing really, really well. I hope you're staying healthy and stay safe with this weather that's coming in tonight. So don't take any risks. If the roads are no good, then just stay. You like the blues, Susan? Yeah, I think I do too. I like the blues. All right. Have an awesome, awesome week, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you next week. Who knows? Maybe I'll have time to play with some of the new stuff, newer stuff. This is new, new as in November, but I got stuff from our pre-order that's not yet available to everybody. So maybe I'll have some time to create with that this weekend. I hope so. All right. Take care, guys. Have a great week, and thanks for joining me. Bye for now.